Good morning, everyone. Today is April 8th, and you are going to need two different colors to complete today's lesson. I have a pencil and a pen, so make sure you pause the video and have two colors. As usual, we're going to start with our warm-up, but make sure you have today's date written, and this is your fourth paper in your notebook. Today we're going to be doing systems of equations of graphing. So we're going to just practice graphing even though we already had a lesson on it. So we need two things in order to graph. We need our slope and our y-intercept. So it's always a lot easier if it is in slope-intercept form, and that is y equals mx plus b. So is number one in that form? Yes, it is. So your slope is 2 over 1. Slope is always a fraction. And your y-intercept is -4. So your y-intercept is where you begin. We go down 4, put a dot. Now, our slope tells us what to do. Rise over run. We go up 2 spots over 1. Up 2 over 1. Then we connect our dots. Doesn't really matter how many you do, and you're done. Go ahead and pause the video and do number 2. Now, why is number 2 different from number 1? Because it's not solved for y, so we need to do that to start. So if we want to get y all by itself, we need to move this x over. And put my x first. Now I need to get rid of that -2. How is it connected to the y? By multiplication. So divide everything by -2. And negative x divided by -2, that's just going to be 1 over 2x. And then -6 over -2 is just going to be a +3. So this 1/2 is my slope. And my b is 3. So I start at 3. My slope is up 1 over 2. I'm also going to go down 1 and to the left 2. You want to go both ways every single time. And that is your warm-up. Make sure you have two colors to start the notes. So systems of equations, we've done this before. We're going to start with graphing. When you have a system of equations, you have two different lines. So we're going to label this line 1. So line 1, I need to know what my slope is and what my b is. My slope is that number in front of the x. My b is 3. In that same color, which mine is pencil, we're going to graph now. Oh. My slope was, or sorry, b, 3. Up 3. Then my slope is -5 over 3. So I'm going to go down 5 to the right 3. Or up 5 to the left 3. Makes sense that the line is going down because the slope is negative. And there we have line 1. Now go to your different color. This is line 2. So at line 2, my m is 1/3, and now my b is -3. So I start at -3. I go up 1 over 3. Ooh, let's circle that. Then let's go down 1 to the right 3. Why did I make that noise? Why did I circle it? Because in a systems of equations, your whole answer is the point at which the lines intersect. So what is that coordinate? It is 3, -2. That is my final answer. 3, -2. So you're finding at which the lines intersect. Let's move on. Number 2. Line 1, is it solved for y? Yes, it is. So in line 1, my slope is 4 over 1. Remember, it's always a fraction, and my b is 3. Let's go ahead and graph it. I start at 3. My slope is 4 over 1. 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1. I also want to go down and to the left. Remember, you're looking for where these two lines intersect, so you're going to have to do a couple of points. Line 2, different color. At any point you need to pause this video, don't forget to do so. All right, what's my slope? What's this number in front of negative x? It's a negative 1 over 1. And what's my b? Negative 2. Let's go ahead and graph and let's see where they intersect. I start at negative 2. Now my slope is negative, so my line needs to be going downward. So I'm going to go up and to the left. Oh, there we go, found it. And down and to the right. Connect your dots for your second line. So my final answer, which is my intersection point, was 1, negative 1. No, negative 1, negative 1. Oops. All right, moving on to number 3. 2 more. Okay, go back to one color. This is line 1. What's wrong with it? It's not solved for y, so let's solve it. So I've got 5x plus y equals 4. I need to move this 5x over. It's positive. What's the opposite of that? Subtraction. So I've got y equals negative 5x plus 4. M is negative 5 over 1. And b is 4. This is line 1. The little L1. All right, I'm going to go and graph it since I'm in the same color. 1, 2, 3, 4 is where I start. Since my slope is negative, the line has to be going on the downward angle. Down 5 over 1. Up 5 over 1. Connect your dots. Yeah, we know I can't draw straight lines. Moving on to line 2. Is line 2 solved for y? Nope, so we need to do that. So we've got x minus y equals 2. I need to subtract this x. Can I combine it to the 2? Nope. I'm going to write it next to it because I'm running out of room. No, I'm not done yet because I didn't solve for y. I have a negative y. So I have y equals, all right, I got to divide a negative by a negative. That makes that x positive. And then I also have to divide 2 by negative 1. I get negative 2. So my slope is 1 over 1. And my y-intercept is negative 2. Now I can go ahead and graph it. Negative 2 up 1 over 1. There we go. We found our intersection point, but continue graphing it. So my final answer is 1, negative 1. Okay, you guys try number 4. Pause the video when you're done. Unpause it and see if you get the same answer that I did. Okay, we have completed this lesson. You should have got 3 for that intersection point. Now you may turn your notes in and you may complete the exit ticket. Good luck.